I'm confused. What's going on?
Hello there, it is I, and I need your help.
So you know about those plants that existed about 350 million years ago, but then died? Okay, and do you know about that guy named Thomas Jefferson who was in a rap battle against Alexander Hamilton? Wait, I digress. That's not it. I meant Thomas Edison,
And that's what I meant.
who digged those corpses up and created that one machine to use those corpses, aka fossil fuels,
As energy. Well, that guy made everything great for a while, but now it's not great. Now there's CO2 everywhere, and the world is dying, and also our living things we love. So that's climate change for you. Many scientists have tried to come up with solutions for this, for ways to help the world by creating epic stuff to fight against it. And there's where I come in. Me, a scientist wannabe who is ready to help but is also broke. I have been carrying out experimental studies of an invention of mine, but it got so cool and complicated that I can't afford it anymore. Let me tell you about it. Biodiesels are a thing, and they are an amazing thing. They are carbon neutral fuels that are non-toxic and 100% biodegradable. Biodiesel has helped several countries reduce their dependence on petroleum, especially foreign oil reserves, as biodiesel is produced locally and can be used in any engine without having to change the engine or modify the fuel system. Vehicles that run on biodiesel achieve 30% more fuel economy than petroleum-based diesel engines, which means it makes fewer trips to the gas station and run more miles per gallon. So they're great biofuels, but they have issues. First of all, regular biodiesels without any petroleum added to it are not suitable for using in cold temperatures. In low temperatures, biodiesels will gel up and they will get stuck in the engine, which means that biodiesels in cold temperatures will hurt your engine. Second of all, some people believe that the use of biodiesels will cause food shortages. Some of the crops used for biodiesel are corn, soybean. Those are a main food source for many people. As the usage of biodiesel increases, so will the demand for these crops, which are used to feed both humans and livestock, which means higher prices in livestock foods and products. The third issue, regional suitability, would also be a problem. Some regions are not suitable for oil-producing crops. One of the greatest and the most troubling problem with biodiesel is that biodiesel has a slight increase in NOx emissions. NOx emissions leads to acid rain, which leads to deforestation. However, I set out on an adventure. Successfully, I came back victorious. I created a new kind of biofuel, which I call Elambella and Pau. Elambella and Pau are two different biofuels, but they're like partners. Elambella and Pau would have all the advantages that biodiesel enjoy of, without most of the disadvantages. It would produce a lot less emissions than petroleum diesel, and even less emissions than biodiesel itself. It would have reduced NOx emission, and would not only be carbon neutral, but maybe even something more than that. It would produce less carbon dioxide than it would absorb. They would also save money spent on engine care, for they will not gel up in the winter. Its production will not cause soil erosion. Instead of causing soil erosion, it would reverse it. It would heal disrupted lands and bring them back to life. They can be produced in almost every continent of the world, well, except Antarctica, for obvious reasons. Not only can they be produced almost everywhere, but they can also be used by people almost everywhere. Hypothetically speaking, it would be cheaper than any other biodiesel, and maybe it would also be cheaper than any other diesel. So producing it and consuming it would be marketable for people in developing countries. And compared to all the biodiesel crops, the Elambella Pau produce more seeds. They are the top 3 in litter producing crops. They produce little to zero soil erosion, have the highest growing speed, and they can adapt easily to different environments. Also, hypothetically speaking, all the products made by the production of Elambella Pau are 100% biodegradable and or reusable, which means that it would not have any toxic waste. And yet, I still don't know how good it runs, nor do I know the specific jelly point of these biofuels. So I don't know for sure. That's why I'm making this video. I need your help to be able to bring these biofuels to life. $3,500 is the amount of money that I need to properly make these studies, to properly test it.
You can be part of this groundbreaking research by going to the Indiegogo, GoFundMe, and Crowdrise links below and donating. If you donate in my Indiegogo, you can get recompenses for donating as a thank you.
The Earth needs inventions like this. The Earth needs your help. And by donating to this invention, you would be helping both myself and the Earth. The Earth probably also needs for me to stop waving flowers around. Please donate!